Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, and welcome to a new era of Australian cricket. Yesterday we had the opportunity to congratulate and celebrate with Ricky. Today we start planning for the future, and it's my pleasure to advise that late yesterday the CA Board of Directors endorsed the recommendation of the National Selection Panel for the captains and vice-captains in all game formats going forward. As from today, Michael Clarke will be captain of the Test and ODI teams. His deputy will be Shane Watson. Cameron White will be captain of the 20-over team, and Shane will be his vice-captain. It's a great day. I celebrate and congratulate both gentlemen, and it's my pleasure now to hand over to Andrew Hilditch, who might like to give some details of how we got to where we are.
Thanks, Michael. Firstly, I'd just like to acknowledge formally the role that Ricky Ponting's played in Australian cricket. He's led the side with one great skill, but passion, determination, courage and integrity at all times. And he's been an inspirational leader. From a personal perspective, to have had the opportunity and the privilege to work with him so closely and watch him inspire a team from close quarters has been a real honour. But that being said, this is a very exciting day. We move forward with Michael Clarke as captain and Shane Watson as vice-captain. Michael's been groomed for this role for some time now. He's had opportunities which have presented themselves when Ricky's been unavailable or injured, and I suppose that the best of those opportunities came with the 2020 World Cup campaign where we made the final, and of course then recently after the real disappointment of the Ashes defeat to take over the one-day side and beat England as we did was a great credit to him. So the time with Ricky stepping down is now for Michael Clarke to assume the captaincy, and he'll do a great job. Shane Watson, probably over the last 12 to 18 months, has become a critical member of our side and will be a critical member of our side moving forward. He's been identified as having great leadership potential. We see this as the ideal time for him to form part of the formal leadership group. He's obviously been part of the informal leadership group for some time, but now to take the role of vice-captain, and as they get together as a team, look forward, I'm sure, to what is very demanding but also a very exciting time in Australian cricket. As far as the squad's concerned, I'm sorry I haven't got the squad in front of you, but the major changes, as I've said, is that Xavier Doherty has come back into the one-day side for Jason Frazier. Jason, we thought, bowled well in the World Cup for us, but Xavier was unavailable for the World Cup because of a back injury, as of course was Nathan Horrocks with his shoulder injury. Xavier's obviously back now and fit, and we think it appropriate he resumes his spot in the Australian one-day side. The other, obviously, Sean Tate's retirement created an opportunity, and we're thrilled with James Pattinson's selection. He's a great young fast bowler with immense potential, and I'm sure he'll have a great impact in international cricket. The other change is David Hussey's not available to tour for the birth of his first child. So over to Michael Clarke.
Thanks, Andrew, and good morning to everybody. Firstly, can I say what an honour it is to be named Captain of Australia, and in the same breath, a huge surprise to see Ricky stand down. I obviously spent a lot of time with Ricky during the World Cup, and as I said to him yesterday when I spoke to him, that I was very much unaware of where he was at and had no idea that he was going to step down, so that's been a huge surprise for me. To Jack Clarke and the board members and Andrew Hilditch and the selectors, thank you for giving me this opportunity. One I can talk on behalf of Shane and myself, we're both really looking forward to. To Ricky, who's been an amazing player for such a long time, and hopefully that will continue with the Australian team. I just want to thank him for his help, support and guidance, and look forward to continuing our work together going forward. To Watto, congratulations mate. We've obviously spent a lot of time playing with and against each other for a few years, since both being 17. And I'm really looking forward to us working together. Looking ahead to Bangladesh, I think we've got, once again, we have a really strong squad, and I'm confident we can get over there and be successful and start this journey with 3 wins over in the subcontinent. Hand over to Shane Watson.
I'd just like to say how honoured I am to be awarded the vice captaincy of the Australian team. I got a very surprising call last night from Andrew telling me that the board and the selection group had been kind enough to give me the opportunity to be Michael's deputy. It's a big thrill for me. It's something that I really am looking forward to, working very closely with Michael to really build something big and new for the future. I'd like to congratulate Michael for his appointment. It's going to be a very exciting time and a new time for all of us in the Australian team. So I'm sure he's looking forward, and I definitely am. So it's going to be a very exciting time moving forward. But one thing I do know is we've got a fair bit of work in front of us to be able to make sure that we are able to get the results, and us as a team being the place that we know we can and want to be.